Hello and welcome to the walking talking topic on transformations, question 2 with me, Mr. Barton. Now this time we're describing a transformation, and notice that key word, describe fully. The transformation which maps triangle A onto triangle B. Now you've got a 1 in 4 chance if you want to gamble. It's either going to be a translation, a reflection, a rotation or an enlargement. The first thing to check is it's not been a translation, and I can tell that because the shape is pointing a completely different way, and a translation would just move it. It's probably not been an enlargement either because the shape hasn't got any bigger or smaller. Technically, it could be an enlargement scale factor 1 or -1, but we don't tend to need to worry about that too much because you can always describe it as another transformation if that's the case. So we're down to reflection or a rotation. Now, as I mentioned, I'm a bit dodgy at these, so often I just use my tracing paper to check. And if you haven't been asked for tracing, if you haven't been given tracing paper in the exam, it is your legal right to ask for it, so make sure you do. So what I might do, if I thought this was a rotation, I might play around for a bit and just see if there was any way I could turn it to make it look like that. It's not looking good. Maybe try one here. This looks a little bit more promising. Turn it round. No, and then as you see, when I turn it that way, it seems to be facing the wrong way around. So after a bit of messing around, I might conclude that this is probably a reflection. So once I've got it as a reflection, I've just got to find out where my line of reflection is. So let's work out how you get from that point there to that point there. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across. So I think my mirror line is going to be pretty much halfway. 1, 2. Let's try here. I'm not guaranteeing that this is right, but let's have a look. If I put a mirror line in there, then let's check every point is the same distance either side of it. So let's go this one. 1, 2, 3 that side, 1, 2, 3 that side. That's looking good. What about this far point here? So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I reckon I've got it there. So now I've got to make sure I get my marks. I've got to describe it fully. So the first thing I'm going to put is it's a reflection. Get a mark there. Now to describe a reflection, I need to give one thing and one thing only, and that's the equation of the mirror line. So I'm going to put a reflection in the line, and then I've got to switch my brain on. It's a vertical line. Every single point on that vertical line has the same x-coordinate, an x-coordinate of 1. So the equation of the line is x equals 1. Definitely not y equals 1. Don't drop a mark there.